student Anjali Mulla from SGM College, Karate. We have completed Modern Electronic Communication chapter and we have started power supplies, the new chapter. In the last lecture we have seen the power supplies. So basic block diagram of power supply we have seen. So which blocks are there in the power supply? Yes, first is transmitter, second is rectifier, next is filter and regulator. So these basic blocks are necessary or it is very useful in this chapter. Okay. So power supply means what? Four basic blocks are there. First is transmitter, second is rectifier, third is filter and regulator. If these four blocks are there in the power supply circuit, okay. So transmitter transmits the signal and then rectifier rectifies means what? It converts AC current into DC current, alternating current into direct current. That we have seen. There are three types of rectifier. Yes, half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier and bridge rectifier. We have seen, we have studied all half wave rectifier in detail in the last lecture. Now we are going to study rectifier. So write it here. How many types of rectifier is there? Yes, there are three types of rectifiers. First is half wave rectifier. Second is full wave rectifier. And third is what? Is bridge rectifier. Bridge rectifier. So in the last lecture we have seen half wave rectifier, its diagram and its waveform. Now today we are going to start is what? Full wave rectifier. What is there in the half wave rectifier? Full wave rectifier. So I will draw the circuit diagram for full wave rectifier. See, this is the transformer. Which type of transformer is there? Is step down transformer. These are diodes. Two diodes are there. And this transformer is the central type transformer. Load resistance is connected between these two diodes. And here is the output voltage, that is V0 or it may be written as a VDC. This is what? Load resistance RL. This is what? Diode D1 and this is diode D2. Okay. So here what is connected? Here is the AC. That is how much it is? AC is 230 volt supply and 50 hertz frequency. So this type of transformer is what? Step down transformer. Two diodes are used and this is center type transformer and load resistance and VDC. That is the output. Now waveforms we will see. This is the input wave. Input waveform and this is the output waveform. What happened in the output waveform? See, this is 0, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5. Okay. So we'll see in detail what is there in the full wave rectifier. Here is this thing. rectifier is what? When alternating current is converted into direct current or AC is converted into DC. Is called as a rectifier. So this, in the full wave rectifier, what happened? Two diodes are used. What is the given here? So first is AC, that is alternating current, which is having how much it is? 230 volt. Next is transformer, and this transformer is what? Which type of transformer? It is step down transformer, step down, center tap transformer. Center tap means what happened? It is half current is flow like this and half current will flow like this. Therefore, it is the center tap transformer. Then what? PN junction diodes. Diodes are there, and diode is type of what? PN junction diode. We have seen what is PN junction diode in the last lecture, and next is what? This RL. RL means what? It is load resistor. Across this load resistor we get the output, that is VDC. What we get here is the output voltage. And what we apply here is the 230 input voltage. Okay. First construction of this diagram is what? Alternating current is there. AC is given to this transformer. This transformer is which type of transformer? I have told you there are three types of transformer. Yes, step up transformer, step down transformer, and mutual transformer. So in the rectifiers or in the transistors, all step down transformers are used and step up transformers are used in the CRT circuits, that is cathode ray circuits. Okay, so here is what? Step down transformer is used, and that step down transformer is centrally tapped, so that current will flow into these two directions, in this direction and in this direction. Okay, so what happened in this full wave rectifier? Why it is called full wave rectifier, and what is the difference between half wave and full wave rectifier? In half wave rectifier, what happened? Only one diode was used, isn't it? What was the circuit? Circuit was like this. The half wave, only one diode was there, and load resistance were there. Okay, here was the output, isn't it? So only one diode is used in the half wave rectifier, but here two diodes are used, two PN junction diodes are used. So in half wave rectifier, only one diode. If it is in forward bias, then only it will work. PN junction diode's function is what? PN junction diode works only in the forward bias direction. Okay. So see here what happened in this. When AC is given to this transformer, and this transformer will isolate, and it gives the supply at the output. When it is, there are two conditions or two cycles. First cycle is what? Where it is forward bias, when it flow, current will flow in this direction. Then what happened? This, in the positive half cycle, what happened? In positive half cycle, when current through this secondary of the transformer, these are the primary number of turns and these are the secondary number of turns. When secondary of the number of turns, current will flow in this direction through the diode D1, and it will comes to this, after this, here, it will come here and it will flow in the load resistance and will get the output at the across this load resistance. Okay, this will be in the forward direction or in one direction. At that time, when diode will be in the forward bias, at that time what happened? This diode will be in the reverse bias. So PN junction diode not work in the reverse bias. So this diode will not work. Only current will flow like this. So we'll get the output at the from secondary to diode D1 and diode D1 to load resistance RL. So this will be positive half cycle. So in negative half cycle what happens? Exactly opposite of this. Negative half cycle what happens? See, if you apply the AC volt here to the input of this transformer will isolate and gives the DC output here, and it gives the output voltage, it gives the voltage from secondary of the transformer to the diode D2. At that time D2 will be forward bias, therefore current will be flow like this. See here, current will flow like this and it will flow across this load resistance. At that time D1 will be in the reverse bias. So this diode D1 will be reverse bias, means it will not work. Only circle is like this from secondary to diode D2 and D2 to what? Load resistance RL, and it will get the output across this load resistance RL. Okay, so these are two cycles in the full wave rectifier. This is what working of this circuit. How it works? It works in the two cycles, positive half cycle and negative half cycle. What happens in positive half cycles here? When from secondary of the voltage, diode D1 will be forward bias. Forward bias, it can be written as FB, forward bias, and at that time diode D2 will be reverse bias. D2 will be reverse bias, and then current flow through the load resistance RL. Therefore, output will be what? Only half diode is forward bias. Therefore, only half cycle is rectified. As we have seen in the half wave rectifier. What we have seen in the half wave rectifier? Like this, we have seen only half of this is rectified. Like this, only half waveform will be rectified. Another will not rectify because it will be in the reverse bias condition. Okay. So in negative half cycle what happened? I will write it here. In negative half cycle, what happened in negative half cycle? Current from secondary of the transformer, it will goes to the diode D2, and that time D2 will be forward bias. While diode D1 will be, this diode D1 will be, it is in reverse bias, and current will flow through the diode D2 to load resistance RL. Therefore, at that time what happened? Second diode is only rectified. Only second diode is rectified, or second waveform is rectified. So these are output of the half wave rectifier. Again, this is the output of the half wave rectifier. Means there are two half wave rectifiers. So two half wave rectifier is called as the full wave rectifier. Understand? Why it is called full wave? Because it is two half wave. Half and half is what? Full. So two half wave rectifier is working here. Therefore it is called full wave rectifier. Isn't it? If you understand half wave rectifier, then obviously you will understand the full wave rectifier. Because in half wave rectifier what happened? Only one diode is forward bias, another diode was not there. But in full wave rectifier what happened? Two diodes are there, and this transformer is centrally tapped. Once it apply the supply at the diode D1, and in the second stage it apply the supply at the diode D2. So if diode D1 is forward bias, at that time D2 will be in the reverse bias. Therefore current flow through the load resistance RL and we will get this output as a half wave. Half wave is rectified. In another half cycle what happens? This current will flow in this direction through D2, diode D2. D2 will be forward bias and D1 will be reverse bias, and current will flow in this direction from D2 to the load resistance RL. That is VDC will get another half cycle. So half wave rectifier and half wave rectifier is the full wave rectifier. So this is the full wave rectifier. All of you understand this? These are two conditions, positive half cycle and negative half cycle. In positive half cycle, diode D1 will be forward bias, D2 will be reverse bias. In negative half cycle, D2 will be forward bias and D1 will be reverse bias. It's so simple. Okay? It is very simple concept, half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier and bridge rectifier. So all of you understand this, what is full wave rectifier? So what will be the output? VDC we have written for this half wave rectifier. It is what? It is 2 Vp upon pi, which is equal to, this for full wave rectifier, 2 into how much it is? 0.316 Vp. So how much it will be? Yes, 6 to the 12, 1.632 of Vp for full wave rectifier, isn't it? And that is the output VDC. So VDC is equal to 0.632 Vp. So PIV, this PIV, that is what? Peak inverse voltage. Peak inverse voltage. Peak inverse voltage, how much it is? PIV is equal to, it is 2 times Vp. It was only Vp in the half wave rectifier, but it is full wave rectifier, therefore it is 2 of Vp. So how much it is? It is, I think it is 40.6 in the half wave rectifier. So how much it is? It will be, it is efficiency. Efficiency is what? Efficiency is 40.6 in the half wave rectifier. So it will be price of the half wave rectifier. So how much it is? 42 is 80. 81.2. 81.2%. Okay, so this was the efficiency for the full wave rectifier, and 40.6 was the efficiency for the half wave rectifier, isn't it? So 81.2 is the efficiency for the full wave rectifier. We have seen half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Half wave rectifier, half of the diode will be rectified, and full wave rectifier, 2 diodes will be rectified one by one. Therefore, there are 2 waveforms are there. Okay, all of you understand this, half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Now we will see the third type, that is the bridge rectifier. I will draw the diagram for bridge rectifier. directions, in the same direction. So though no central tap transformer is there, so load resistance is connected here. This is the RL and this we are getting output here, VDC. Okay, so this is diode D1, this is D2, D3 and this D4. How many diodes are there? 4 diodes are there. D1, D2, D3 and D4. So input waveform and output is okay. This is the input wave and this is the output wave. Is with respect to time. Okay, this is the circuit diagram of the bridge rectifier. So what is the difference here in full wave rectifier and bridge rectifier? In full wave rectifier only 2 diodes are used and centrally tapped transformer was there, but here no central tap transformer and 4 diodes are used. Okay, so construction will write first. Input AC is this 230 volt and transformer is step down transformer. Step down transformer. Then how many diodes? 4 diodes are there. 4 PN junction diodes and yes, RL1 load resistor, and we get the VDC means what? We are getting output voltage. Output voltage at here VDC across the load resistance. So these are also having 2 cycles, positive half cycle and negative half cycle. Can you guess what will happen in the positive half cycle? Yes, in full wave rectifier, diode D1 will be forward bias and that time D2 will be reverse bias. What happened will here? Here are the 4 diodes. There was 2 diodes. Therefore, one will be forward bias and another will be reverse bias. So what will happen here? Can you guess? Yes, exactly same thing. What? These 2 diodes will be forward bias and these 2 diodes will be reverse bias. In another half cycle, these 2 diodes will be forward bias and these 2 diodes will be reverse bias. Okay, I will write it here. So if AC is given to this transformer is step down transformer, it gives the output current here. So diode, so what happened? Current will flow in this direction. I will write the current direction here. In positive half cycle, what happened? Diode, yes, D1 and parallel diodes. Diode and D1 and D3 will be forward bias and D2 and D4 will be reverse bias. Okay, so how current will flow? Flow of current is C from secondary of this transformer. See, secondary of transformer to diode D1. Diode D1 something is happened here. it is like this. D1 is connected to the load resistance and D3 is connected to this RL. Okay. So see here, if D1 is current will be through secondary, it will come here like this, and from diode D1 to D3, from D1 it will connected, yes. So this is the bridge rectifier. See here, diagram is like this. Current will flow from diode D1, yes, diode D1 to load resistance RL, and RL to where it is connected, RL to D3, and D3 to secondary of the winding. So current will flow like this. In first or positive half cycle, in negative half cycle, see what happened. Diode D1, here we start, okay, D1 and D3. Now we'll start from D2. From D2 it is secondary winding, and secondary to D4, and D4 to RL. Okay, RL at the, and we get the output here. So this is the negative half cycle. At that time negative half cycle, what happened? D1 and D3 will be reverse bias, and this D2 and D4 will be forward bias. D2 and D4 will be forward bias. Okay, exactly opposite of this. D1 D3 is forward bias. In positive half cycle, D1 and D3 is forward bias. At that time D2 and D4 was reverse bias, and D2 and D4 was forward bias in the negative half cycle, and D1 D3 will be reverse bias. Okay, so current will flow through the diode D4, load resistance D2, and secondary. So this is what from diode D2 is, from here is connected to load secondary of the winding, secondary from D4 diode, and it will come across this load resistance RL. So at that time what happened? Only one diode will be conduct, therefore it is waveform is like this, exactly equal to the full wave rectifier. Okay, so this was the waveform, and this is the construction of the diagram, and this is the working of the diagram. So what is the output VDC here? VDC is the same as that of the half full wave rectifier. Okay, so VDC is what? 2 Vp upon pi, which is equal to how much? 2 into 0.316 of Vp. That is, it is the full wave rectifier and half wave bridge rectifier's output is same. Okay, so this is about full wave rectifier. So VDC of this is how much it is? 2 Vp upon pi, which is equal to 2 into 316 into Vp. It is a 0.632. So this VDC is how much? 0.632 Vp. Okay, and PIV is what? Peak inverse voltage. But peak inverse voltage is 2 of the peak voltage Vp. But here it is not twice of the peak voltage. PIV of this bridge rectifier is only Vp, and efficiency is same, that is 81.2. So this is what your bridge rectifier. So in half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, and bridge rectifier, these are 3 types of rectifier. In half wave rectifier only one diode is used, and in full wave rectifier 2 diodes are used, and in bridge rectifier, yes, 4 diodes are used. So in one half wave rectifier only one diode will conduct, second diode is absent. In the forward bias only half cycle will be rectified, therefore waveform will be only shown as the only half wave. So in full wave rectifier what happened? These are the 2 half wave rectifiers. Full wave rectifier is what? It is 2 full wave rectifier, therefore what happen in full wave rectifier? Two half waves are rectified. Therefore, it is called full wave rectifier. There are two diodes at D1 and D2. If D1 is forward bias, D2 will be reverse bias, and D2 will be forward bias, D1 will be reverse bias. Exactly same method in bridge rectifier. There are four diodes D1, D2, D3 and D4. D1 and D3 will be forward bias. At that time, D2 and D4 will be in reverse bias. Exactly same as the positive half cycle and negative half cycle. So how current will flow? Current direction we have seen. Secondary of the transformer, diode D1. Secondary of the transformer, diode D1, and then RL2 diode D3 is the, and from secondary this is the current flow of this positive half cycle, and this is the current flow of this negative half cycle. All of you understand this?